Earnings season is winding down, and it always ends with the retailers. We're going to get Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and a lot is going on, but the retailers, it looks like, are out of favor again. Which ones should you be watching here at the end of earnings season? I brought you the 5 that you should be checking in on this week and next week as earnings season winds down. So let's get right to it. The first one is Gap. Now, I brought this one because they only have 2 misses in the last 5 years, as you can see. One was just recently, 2 quarters ago, and then the other one was back in 2014. But shares, as you can see, are starting to trend lower along with the rest of retail as investors are starting to worry about later in 2019. Not so much this holiday season, but going forward. If there's a recession, retail is not what you want to be in. But I'm going to be watching the Gap to see how they're performing and how apparel is going to be doing, and hopefully they'll give us some guidance on the upcoming Black Friday and what they see this holiday season. Then we're going to switch over to Burlington Stores. Now, this has been one of the beasts, as I call it. As you can see, it hasn't missed in 5 years, so great track record. Stock has just been really outperforming. It has had a few small little pullbacks, but otherwise, it just was hitting those new 5-year highs once again. Can this one hold on amongst the pressure all these retail stocks are facing again right here? It did last year pretty well in 2017, just a small dip that year, but we'll see with this one. But this is one of the premier ones to end this earnings season. Then we're going to switch over to one of the small specialty retailers, j.jill. Now, they only went IPO in 2017, and it's been, as you can see, a real rocky road. Now, they have met or beat every quarter, but a lot has to do with same-store sales and outlook with the retailers, and that's where the stock sometimes gets crushed down. So we're at the lower point here of the shares, and we're going to have to wait and see what kind of outlook they're going to be giving for the holiday season as well. But this is definitely one of the specialty ones you should be watching. Another specialty retailer I like a lot is Tilly's. Now, this is on the more trendy side. So if they get off trend, it's going to be more difficult, but they're on trend right now. You can see those shares really spiked higher on the last earnings report, but they've fallen back along with the rest of retail. So what will happen this quarter? I don't know, but I'm going to be tuning in. And then we're going to finish up with PVH. This is one of the largest retail on the wholesale side, plus some of their own retail stores in the United States. And, you know, they have just been very consistent at beating the last 2 misses all the way back in 2014. This is the Calvin Klein, and I'm going to be watching to see what these big premier brands are doing. The department stores where they sell a lot of product to have had pretty decent reports, actually, and good outlook for the holiday season, but nobody's buying any of it as these shares have sold off. Like G3 Apparel, these guys are all in the same kind of category. Look for any weakness here because we saw a lot of it into 2017, as you can see when those shares hit the lows. If we test that level again, I might be interested here. So there's a lot of jitters about retail, but you know what that means? That means there could be a buying opportunity again in some of these very good quality names. So be on the lookout for that as this earnings season winds down and as we go into the holiday season, because you might be able to find some deals. Now, this is going to end my videos for this earnings season, but I will be back in 2019 with even more charts on the upcoming 4th quarter earnings season, which will be in the new year. So hopefully we'll get some momentum going into that earnings season. But until then, you can check out all of our articles and our charts and all of our earnings data on Zacks.com. And you can find all of our videos on YouTube. Be sure to check in as we head into the new year, where we're going to have a lot of stock ideas, so you don't want to miss any of those. And I'll see you again in 2019.